Hi, Mary Me. So, let me first say that the topic I want to discuss today might be seen as offensive by some, and I don't mean it to be. But this is a thing that's been frustrating me a little bit lately, so I wanted to make a video about it. Now, I'm subscribed to several, uh, what are they called? Collaboratory channels where you have several people who have one person doing a video uh, for one day a week, something like that. Where basically you have several people that work together on a YouTube channel. And a lot of them are amazing. And I want to start by saying that I am really thankful for the ones I am subscribed to, because they are dedicated people who really do their best to bring information about paganism and the like to people. Now, a lot of different types of such collaboratory channels. There are those that review computer games. There are those that do cooking, but the one I am talking about right now is pagan ones. Now, I'm not going to mention the ones I'm talking about because I don't want to sort of uh, talk down to anyone in particular. Now, the problem I'm having is that sometimes the format for these channels is that they have a topic a week, and then each member adds a video about that each day of the week. Now, a lot of topics that works very fine because it's things that everybody sort of have an opinion on, like, for example, what's your opinion on the Wiccan Read, where it's very opinion based. But there are a few of these channels where the topic have been something that you need to have some knowledge about, and then it comes to one of the members that might not have any experience with that topic at all, and I just then read something off Wikipedia, and that doesn't work. Now, the reason why this annoys me is that it sort of adds to the noise versus signal ratio, so that it becomes harder to find reliable information. Let's say we have a topic that's about table tipping. So, and those that add videos on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, they uh, have some knowledge about this. But the one that does it on Friday doesn't. So he just reads up something on Wikipedia and just posts that, or just asks his friend for within a 5 minutes conversation. And then basically he adds a video that has no value, but who clutter things up, so that when somebody later searches for information on table tipping, what they will find this video, and at worst it will just spread misconceptions, and at best it will just add one more false hit. No, I'm not gonna tell people how to run their channels. That's not my place. I'm just saying that I think that if you're going to make a video on YouTube, you should talk about things that you actually know something about. I feel that the internet is a very useful tool to finding information on all sorts of things, but it does have a problem with the noise to signal ratio. So that adding to the noise isn't a good idea. There's so many topics, and you should talk about what you know. Because when you start to make videos about things you have no idea about, then it just doesn't turn out very well. So, for example, I am not very well versed in astrology. I know a little bit, but basically my main interest in astrology is just using the most simple forms to add some energies to my spell work. Now, if I was gonna make a video about birth charts and so on, that just wouldn't work because I don't have the knowledge. So just reading something up on Wikipedia, that doesn't work. Now, I'm not saying that you can't use Wikipedia to add to your videos. I often have a Wikipedia page handy to check that I say the dates I give right and so on, and check some of those details. Excuse me. But when all the information you have comes from Wikipedia, then you might as well say, I have no clue what we're talking about this week. Here's a link to the Wikipedia page. So, what I think such channels should do then is to either A, if you have no idea about this week's topic, get one of the seconds, one of those that are stand-ins that might have that information to do the video instead, or B, make a video about another topic that you do know something about. Now, I'm not saying this to rag on these channels because I've learned a lot from them, and the people who post in them do amazing jobs. They really put a lot of effort into it, and there are so many of these channels that are amazing. I've just noticed this trend a bit, that people they're so concerned about following the week's topic that at times they forget that you should actually know something about the week's topic. So that you can have people who, for example, have no idea about sex magic, who then goes on and on and on and on about what they might possibly think that BDSM sex magic is about. And every bit of information is wrong. Because they just don't have the information, they go by hearsay, a bit of Wikipedia, and that's it. Or it can be table tipping, or it can be crystal healing for that matter. You need to have some information, because a lot of occult topics, like any other topic, there are a lot of misconceptions out there. And often those misconceptions is the first you'll find when you just Google it. You need to look a bit deeper to get beyond them. And every video, every text that spreads these, they just make the problem worse. So that's the main problem with it. But you also have that it's been this problem has been a little bit better on Google because they are better at arranging the information. But when I first got internet access at home, we had this problem that if you, for example, searched for dinosaur, what you would find, oh, there's my cat. What you would find was a lot of information on little Willy's school project, his little brother's dinosaur drawings, and very little about the actual information on dinosaurs that you might be looking for. So that could be pretty frustrating. And on YouTube you have a lot of the same. If you search for table tipping, Ouija boards, and so on, what you'll find is a lot of hearsay, you'll find a lot of misconceptions, and too few videos with people who actually know what they are talking about. And adding to that, then you're not really doing the community any service. So, I don't know. Perhaps I'm just ranting, but I think that if you're going to make a video about something you know something about. Share your information. But to be able to share information, you have to have that information first. So if you are part of collaboratory channel and you have no idea about anything about the week's topic, either make a video about something else or get somebody else to do it who might have the information. So yeah, that's really my point. It's just been a bit of a frustration lately because I find this in so many of these channels. But I think that it's more important to make quality videos with information that helps the community than to stick to the topic at hand. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I hope I haven't insulted anyone because I really do enjoy these channels and for the most part they are great. I just really want to urge anyone to stick to topics that I actually know. So have a great day and blessed be.